Over 600 million people have used Google Earth to explore the world around them. They've traveled to the highest mountains and to the depths of the ocean. They've seen the world's tallest buildings and the busiest cities. And they've even been transported to ancient times in faraway lands. Now we're bringing all of this stunning 3D imagery and terrain to the web browser with Earth View in Google Maps. Simply go to Google Maps and click the Earth button. If you don't already have the Google Earth plugin installed, you'll be prompted to download it. Let's start by exploring Florence, Italy. You can get a closer look by using the slider to zoom in, and you can pan around either by clicking the arrows here or by dragging the map. You can also look around by clicking these arrows. Now that we've worked up our appetites, let's find a place to get some gelato nearby. You can click the markers to learn more about places. Next, let's take a trip to Niagara Falls. You can change your view by clicking on the map button. To go back to the 3D view, just click the Earth button. Let's take a closer look by double-clicking to zoom in. You can also tilt your view by holding down the Shift key and the left mouse button while moving your mouse around. Once you have the angle you like, you can even share that exact view with your friends by clicking here to send them the link. To zoom back out, just use the zoom slider. Next, let's see how we can learn even more about Niagara Falls by searching for nearby tours. To get driving directions, simply click the directions link and enter your starting address.
Hi everybody, I'm the director of the Madam Trap Cage Cat Rescue. This is a registered non-for-profit. We're registered with the New York State Charities Bureau and the federal government. We have a 501c3 status. You can reach me at Madam.
Hello, this is Chris Fidis from Jewish Legal Newsline Videos, and I would like to follow up on a lack of response from May 2013 from Nassau County Executive Ed Mangano on his ties to the 9/11 group who flew the planes that ran into the World Trade Center in New York City. I have to say that Mr. Mangano's lack of response to questions says it all. If you're guilty, at least try to act like you are innocent. A lack of response does not mean you are too busy to answer necessary questions, it means you reek of guilt. Your cohort in crime and cover-up, Nassau County Attorney John C. Empoli admitted in federal court papers that he gave the false identification documents to the people in Texas who came to New York to hijack the planes that bombed the World Trade Center. I gave Mangano a list of questions to answer. But he admitted he was guilty when he refused to answer. What follows is the list of questions from Rabbi Moshe Cohen. What does common sense say when the guilty refuse to answer? This picture behind me shows Mangano is happy to help the terrorists by giving them taxpayer money. 1. Is it true that Nassau County Attorney John C. Empoli has misused Nassau County taxpayer money by giving it to al-Queda and jihad agents? I gave Mangano a list of questions to answer. But he admitted he was guilty when he refused to answer. What follows is the list of questions from Rabbi Moshe Cohen. What does common sense say when the guilty refuse to answer? This picture behind me shows Mangano is happy to help the terrorists by giving them taxpayer money. 2. Is it true that he was caught wrongdoing in the federal case, Santos versus Network of al-Queda Attorneys, 12 CV 1102? Why was he not arrested? 3. In the case, C. Empoli admitted he was working directly for jihad and had used the funds of taxpayers from Nassau County, explaining why Nassau County taxes are the highest in the country. If this is true, why is he still in office? Does he think he is above the law nor represent the taxpayer? 4. Is it true that Nassau County Attorney C. Empoli misuses taxpayer money and police for his personal vendettas? 5. Is it true that C. Empoli in direct connection with the police commissioner uses the police force in a wrongful manner, beyond the scope of the law? 6. It has been reported to me that police internal affairs are not doing their jobs properly. Instead they seem to be losing paperwork deliberately, like Sergeant Dori Enzo, and breaking the law instead of being the research arm contradicting wrongful actions of police officers who can be depended on when the police are corrupt and not doing their job. 7. Nassau County Attorney C.M. Poley, in the case of Santos versus network of al-Qaeda attorneys, he asked Judge Bianco to give safe harbor to Osama bin Laden. What is Ed Mangano's position on Nassau County Attorney C.M. Poley and on the case? It has been reported by Fidis Reports that Osama bin Laden is alive and living at 229 Woodfield Road, West Hempstead, New York, in a reported dead person's house conglomerate fraud that hooks Social Security fraud, dead people's houses, and jihad sleeper cells nationwide. What is Ed Mangano's position on this $100 billion fraud? Did and does he know about it? Is he in on it? What has he done about jihad and the enemy of America in Nassau County's backyard? Why is Nassau County Police guarding Osama bin Laden in Nassau County? 9. What are the cameras, supposedly used for red light ticket violations, used in places where there are no lights? Is Nassau County spying on Osama bin Laden? Or spying on its Jewish citizens? Becoming. We seem to have many spies in America and they are holding office. We, as American taxpayers, need to stand firm in our resolve to remove inside spies and terrorists disguised as politicians from office. How can we expect wisdom from our enemies unknowingly elected into office, with their own agendas to kill American taxpayers?